Obviously not the result you wanted tonight. What are the positives you can take out of this one, Coach?
I mean, positives are we competed in the second half. Positives are we had some great bench support come in and do what we needed to do. Look, I'm a bit disappointed in the first half and how we played and how we executed, but we just got to keep trying to figure it out and put it all together.
Was there anything in particular that you wanted to see tonight that you didn't?
The talk defensively, the multiple efforts on the defensive end, playing big. I think we ended up, in the second half, we ended up getting, I think, 36, 38 points in the paint, so that's what we wanted to do. Gave up too many. They had 30 free throws. That means defensively we're maybe a little bit late, maybe a little bit unlucky on some of the calls. But, look, we had fighting. I can always take pride in that. It's just we need to get it all, bring it all together this time.
Dallas, from a player perspective, you continue to step up as a leader and grow in your role as point guard. Obviously not getting the win on the board tonight, the win's always the goal. Not getting the win as a player, how did you feel about the game today?
Obviously, you know, Townsville were a great team, so we always knew it was going to be a tough game. But I think off what Arja said, just we had lack of execution on the offensive end, and then on the defensive end, we were good for a few rotations, and then we were either late or not there, and we can't do that against a good team like Townsville, so they punished us on that. But yeah.
They forced you into a lot of late shot clock shots, but you won the second half 42-39. So in the second half, did you feel like you kind of figured out their defense a little bit more from a playing perspective on the court?
Yes, and I think we just executed better in the second half, to be honest. I think we slowed down a little bit and got to what we were trying to get to in the first half that we couldn't get to, and then I think our looks got a little bit easier, and we also picked up the pressure in defense, which we could get a few stops and get out and run like we like to do.
You've got a pretty brutal schedule coming up over the next few weeks. What's the priority as a team?
As always, one quarter at a time, one play at a time, one practice at a time. Look, like no one feels sorry for us. You look at Townsville; they're down some players. We didn't feel sorry for them. Like this is the being pro and playing basketball. You got to just play with the next game in front of you. And so, you know, we go back to the drawing board. We get a little bit of a breather, and then we get ready for Perth.
Is it an advantage to go up against Perth again so soon?
I mean, Perth is Perth, so they're still going to be great, and they're still going to do what they do. But, yeah, like we should be a little bit more confident and familiar with what they're doing, what their players do, and hopefully we get a different result this time down.
Have we got anyone online?
Yeah, hey guys, it's just Seb.
Seb.
I'll start with you. It seemed, I think there was I think you only had a 2-day turnaround from that Perth game on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
What did the preparation kind of look like between that game into this game?
Lots of recovery, video prep, and we went over a scout today and shoot around.
And do you kind of think that finals are still in reach for this side and something that this side is going to be focusing on for the next couple of games?
Yeah, look, finals is always at reach until mathematically it's not. In my mind, it's always an option, but we have to. It's the result as opposed to the process. So in my mind, we've got to stick to the process, and we're getting that gap between playing 20 minutes, playing 30 minutes a game. We got to play. If we could play a 40-minute game, I think we'll surprise some people.
And Dallas, just one question from me. I think you guys have spent a fair chunk on the road in the last couple of weeks, and then you might have come back for maybe 1 or 2 games. How nice is it just to come back and play in front of this Adelaide crowd?
I mean, it's always great to play at home. We have such an amazing crowd and an amazing atmosphere, and they really do help us, you know, have energy on the court. So it's always good to get home and play in front of our home fans. We always love it.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. That's all I have.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think Zaya's finished.